Hi guys, this is the weekly tarot card for the week commencing Monday, the 17th of January 2022. Let's see what we've got for today. Welcome to anyone new that's joined your channel. You are welcome, and I hope that you'll stay and subscribe. So let's see what we've got globally and on the more personal levels. Remember, on a personal level, the card might influence you highly, or it might not really do that much. It's really very dependent on the individual, but it's worth having a wee look at. So, the weekly tarot card for the week commencing Monday, the 17th of January is Six of Discs. I love this card. It's very, very good. If you see this sort of boulders making a mountain, but there's three little people, or maybe four, standing at the top. They've managed to climb up and they're bathed in sunlight, and the word associated with it is just success. So yeah, good one. Globally, if we're starting to feel, last week was about sort of sensing that things could be going forward in a practical way, the Knight of Discs. This week ahead, we've got a wee bit further on than that. We are actually experiencing success. Now, globally, that could be in certain areas of the world that the pandemic's been coming endemic and is becoming more under control. Now, that won't be the whole way round because I believe the USA and Eastern Europe are way behind, like Scotland and Western Europe. Not behind in anything but cases, etc. But we will be seeing general success and an understanding and feeling of that success is there. What do we do with it next? So that can be a rollover into really good things for other countries that maybe aren't experiencing, are still in the surge of Omicron. But certainly there'll be a kind of a more upbeat feeling, even in the countries that are in the middle or still climbing towards the peak. When they see what's happening in other countries, they will be able to know that they'll get there soon. The UK watched South Africa, and the USA should watch the UK. And you'll find that you'll get the themes. Not all countries have the same demographics, but this is looking like following the patterns of South Africa now in the UK. So it could be that we can see success, and hopefully that will continue globally. It can be that there's also breakthroughs in positive outcomes, maybe for big campaigns, etc. And just a really, really good card. So what does it mean for us personally? And remember, this can touch some areas of your life, some not so much. The Six of Discs in career is success. It's like getting the pat on the back and told, right, you're getting that reward, or you're moving forward, or that job you went for, you've got. It's as simple as that. You've put in the hard work, you've climbed, and now you're getting your success. So if that pertains to you, let me know, and also enjoy it, because sometimes we get a lot of negative cards out, and this one is a very positive one. I do like it. It's one of my I'm an earth sign, so I do like the Discs or Pentacles cards for the practical results that they bring out. Excuse me. So if we look at basically career and then health, again, this is more of a general card about health. It doesn't give me one particular area of the body. It's just about seeing that you're getting through there. And again, we're past the solstice in the northern hemisphere, and we can see, although it is pretty dull and cold or whatever, we know that spring will come, and that we're more there than not there now. And that means that a lot of people's got hair on my nose. A lot of people will begin to realise that even if they're feeling exhausted, which a lot of people are, and it's not just COVID, it's a general exhaustion with life at times at the moment. But with this card, you might be able to see that there's success ahead. So you might not have that success at the moment health-wise, although you may be. You know, you could see a negative test being a success, a sense of getting an answer on medication for yourself. You know, it's a general health card of success. But I know that where we are in life affects the strength of the card. So this card in the summer would maybe be far brighter, but this card in the winter can be just a little, you know, just a little thing that's saying success is just, it's there. It's just out of your grasp. But that might be all we need to keep going. So yeah, if we look at love again, there's a lot of things that will be coming very good for a lot of relationships. You know, this basically can be a time where Christmas, New Year's by, and it's now into the nitty gritty of making a relationship work at the times that aren't all sort of maybe fun and bright and whatever. This can show the real success of a relationship if when things are a wee bit crazy, you know, when the kids have got chicken pox, and when families have got COVID, and when the car won't work, etc. This card allows you to see that although things are a wee bit manic, that there is a degree of success there, and that you're coping, and that, you know, the number 6 is the number of adaptability, and I like the 6 of Swords cards as well, like the 6 of Cups, like the 6 of Wands as well. So the number 6 is about adaptability and being able to adjust to whatever comes. So the 6 of this is being able to adjust in a practical way and have success on building what you know and working with it. So that can be a really good time for relationships as well. It can also bring new relationships if you're prepared to do the work on yourself first. Wealth is a really good card. You know, it's like, okay, we've done the budget and we can see where we're going now, and expecting success from that, knowing that if everything stays the way it is, you know, when you've got your figures down, that you're guaranteed some sort of success. And it's almost that trust in the practicalities of life to bring that success financially. Also trusting yourself to be strong enough not to surf the internet and buy things you don't want. I'm having a low buy January, or no buy, but it's really low buy because we'll buy the things we need, food, etc. But I've decided not buying anything that isn't replacing something else or isn't something that we need. So I quite like this card because I've done my budget and I've done my low buy plans, and I'm quite excited, and I think I'll have success. I'll maybe let you know in February. If we look at this spiritually, there's the feeling of getting there with like a little group of people, success of similar minded people. So you could find that you maybe join a group, be it an internet group or a little, even just friends that want to gather and maybe learn a spiritual thing together. This card can bring good spiritual camaraderie, that sense of we want to be successful at this, let's all push one another a wee bit. I would like, I feel this is a wee bit associated with the channel this week, to be honest. I don't know why, I'm just going with the flow with the channel. doing what I want when I'm well enough and when I can, and not putting pressure on myself that, oh, this has to be done then or whatever. And I started that last week. And this week I've been following on with that, knowing that success for me isn't necessarily about numbers or subscribers, or viral videos, not at all. It's about the feeling that the channel is moving forward for all of us, that are in the community, myself including, that it's moving forward, that we're growing, we're learning, and we're going forward as this little group who have similar outlooks in life. So I hope this is for the channel this week and spiritually for all of us moving forward. Let me know what you think. I love to hear what you think of the cards and what they mean to you, and maybe even going back the way what happened in that week. We're not so good at doing that, are we? We're always good at saying, well, yes, I understand this now, and that's the way we're going, and then we just move on to the next card. But I try to take a point and remind myself of what the last week's card was, because a card shouldn't be read with nothing around it. I do this at the last minute kind of thing so that I can go back to what the previous few cards were and see where this fits in the flow of it. And that's the way I enjoy doing it, and I think it's more beneficial. If we get a load of Pentacles cards, that will let us know that there could be a very practical, consuming time ahead. If we get loads of Cups, it could be very emotional and upbeat and whatever. So it's good to see the flow of things, and this coming on from the night of this last week is actually a very good card. And interestingly, my husband was very worried about a friend who'd been trying to contact, and the friend was a Capricorn, so that was the night of this, and I had said, try and figure out what's going on with night of this, check up on them, and he did, and he got worried because he's no response, but it came back that they COVID and just were really quite ill with it, but we're okay on the mend. So we had a very intense connection with the Knight of Discs last week, for what it meant to my husband, and the worry that he had over a Knight of Discs. So sometimes the cards can be as intense as that, as relevant. Other times they're more sort of gentle. So remember that. But if you like the way I read the tarot, my book Tarot Novice to Pro by Colette is kind of everywhere, especially online now, because it's been out 10 years. Whoa, 10 and a half years? 11 years? Oh my goodness. Right. Yeah, it's been out a while. And if you would like to support the channel, there's a wee coffee button that you can buy a little coffee. So I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I hope you have a good 6th of this week. Many blessings now. Bye.